Job's body as he's speaking in Job, the 7th chapter. Going back to Job 7 and 9, it says, as the cloud is consumed and vanishes away, so he that goeth down to the grave shall come up no more. So does it sound okay? Okay, verse 11 said, therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. See, he was feeling this. Because he's mortal man. Verse 14. Job 7:14. Then thou scarest me with dreams, see, and terrify me through visions. See, understand? And that's the way the Most High speaks to us. Why is he saying that? Because go to Job 33:14. Hear what he said? Job 7:14, he says, then thou scarest me. Well, let's look at verse 13. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. Is he complaining, right? Then thou scarest me, verse 14, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrify me through visions. Why does he say that? Because look at what he's saying in Job 33:14. I say this book of Job is full of wisdom. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yea, twice. Yet man perceives it not. So he can speak to you. So the man don't understand. Don't pay attention. Just like he's speaking to you now, certain things you're hearing. And you want to be justified by whatever you do through man, but you got to look at the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You got to please him. Not man, but the Most High. If you do what he say do, these examples that we have, Job is an example. Prime example. Very great example. Listen. He says, verse 15, in a dream, just like Job's complaining now, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon man or men, and slumbers upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. See? That's why he said, look, Job 7:14. That's what you see most men that speak of different things concerning the Most High. He spoke to him in that way, in a vision or a dream. That's why it says, Job, he said he looking to get comforted going to his bed or laying down on his couch. Verse 14 of Job the 7th chapter say, then thou scarest me with dreams, nightmares. That's what we call them, nightmares. And terrified me through visions. See? So that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my life. Man, scared him to death. That's what he's saying. I loathed it. I would not live always. Let me alone. My days are vanity. Don't mean nothing. I said, what is a man that thou shouldest magnify him, and that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him. Tell you that. Jeremiah 17th chapter. Recognize. Don't deviate. Jeremiah 17:9. No, 5. Excuse me. That's the heart. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus said the Most High, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Most High, whose mind departed from the Most High. Read verse 9:2. The heart is your mind, deceitful above all things, and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So the way you think, it's your mind. And our heart, just to show you, it represents the mind. I'm going to mark the chapter. Mark 7:21. For from within, out of the heart of men, Mark 7:21, defining what the heart is. For from within, out of the heart of men, this is the proceedeth evil thoughts. So where your thoughts come from? Your mind, your brain. See? So I just wanted to define that so you know. A lot of times when you see heart, start talking about your heart that pump beating blood. Unless you got, unless an arrow or something went through a man's heart. You see what I'm saying? But the heart just pumps blood to your body. The heart mainly talking about your mind, the way you think. Let's continue. Go back to Job. Go to Job, the 8th chapter. And start at verse 1. Then answered Bildad the Shushite and said, how long wilt thou speak these things? And how long shall the words of thy mouth be like a strong wind? Does the Most High pervert judgment? Or does the Almighty pervert justice? If thy children have sinned against him, and he have cast them away for their transgression, if thou wouldest seek unto the Most High, beat time quickly, beat time me quickly, seek unto the Most High quickly, and make thy supplication to the Almighty. If thou wert pure and upright, surely now he would awake for thee, and make the habitation of thy righteousness prosperous. So yeah, stay righteous in the eyes of the Most High. Though thy beginning was small, yet thy latter end should greatly increase. He was inspiring it. He say, for inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. That's what we're supposed to be doing. As we're doing now, going all the way back to Job. We got to inquire. You tell them to inquire. Of our forefathers. Concerning our forefathers, what they had to go through. Verse 8 again. Job 8:8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday. Hear that? And know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Hear that? Say, we are nothing but of yesterday. And know nothing as we ought to know. Our days on this earth like a shadow. Man. And say, shall not they teach thee, as we learn from the former age of our ancestors right now through Job. Say, shall not they teach thee and tell thee? Shall not they teach thee and tell thee and utter words out of their heart, out of their mind, that the Most High inspired them to speak, so that a book is written pertaining to their name, as we see here in this Bible? That's powerful. Go to Deuteronomy 4:32. Deuteronomy 4:32. For acts now are the days that are past, which were before thee, since the day that the Most High created man upon the earth, and acts from the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there have been any such thing as this great thing is, or have been heard like this. See, did ever the people hear the voice of the Most High speaking out of the midst of the fire? Thou hast heard and lived? Or had the Most High say to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation, by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Most High your power did for you in Egypt before your eyes? See? Unto thee it was shown, that thou mightest know that the Most High, he is the power. There is none else beside him. Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee. And upon earth he showed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. Because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt. See? That's our power. That's why he's worthy to be praised for everything. You gotta be exalted. See, people are not talking about him, so therefore, how is he in you if you don't talk about him? You don't really look at what you have to do to please him. All the mighty works, and tell you what, everybody gonna know about him. Once he do the mighty works he's gonna do on this earth, everybody gonna know about him. Oh yeah. In the end, he's gonna be all in all. You ain't never call him no Mother Nature. You don't never call him no El Nino, La Nino, God, or Lord, or any of these names that y'all have created ever again. Oh yeah. This is our power. Look at Jeremiah 6 and 8. Jeremiah 6 and 8. Be thou instructed, O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee, lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited. See? It's like the Most High trying to instruct you now, but a lot of you don't want to instruct you. You want to do whatever you want to do. I don't know what your purpose is, but you want to do how you want to do it in your own way, and it don't work that way. You already got it already laid out how it's supposed to be done. But Israel is stiff-necked, hard-headed. They want to do whatever how they want to do. That's why we end up in captivity after captivity after captivity until this day. You think gonna be delivered, still being that way? That's why I said we gotta look at them. Oh, what did we do wrong? What we kept doing? What that was wrong? Why was we punished like this over and over again as the chosen people of the Most High? Because we didn't follow his rules and regulations. We didn't want to be instructed. Look what he said, be thou instructed. O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee. Lest he depart from us. Lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited. That's what we're doing. Verse 10. Say, to whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Who can I speak to and give them and warn them that they're going to hear? You know, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken, they cannot listen. Behold, the word of the Most High is unto them a reproach, a disgrace. The word of the Most High, you think about the words of the Most High, I like that. I don't think it means that. I don't accept that. It's a disgrace. They have no delight in it. Therefore I am full of fury. See, therefore I am full of the fury of the Most High. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad and upon the assembly of young men together, for even the husband with the wife shall be taken. The age with him that is full of days. Taking the husband and their woman, their wife, and the old people too. Taking all of y'all away from me. Get away from me. You brought other nations to take us away from me. And their houses shall be turned unto others, with their fields and vines, their fields and wives together. Hear that? For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, said the Most High. So you see the Most High. Like I say, you women, y'all been passed around all these different nations. While right now you look at yourself, like you look at the world you're born into now, but you still coming back into this world from being in captivity under these other nations. They had you just like they would take gold or platinum or silver or whatever we had when we went to war. Casualties of the war, right? Spoils of the war. Women was the same way. That's why I say he said fields and wives together. Our wealth, because that was our wealth. Our crops and our cattle and so forth. Just like he took everything from Job, same thing he did to all of us. Wives was taken. Other nations had them to do whatever they wanted to do. From the least of them even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness, and from the prophet even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. See? And you can see that really strong now. Why? Because they're not really coming back to the law, such commandments of the Most High, like they should. And without that, you can't do anything. I mean, you might as well just, like they are, full of this world's benefits, how they can benefit themselves in this wicked world. Look at Job 19, verse 13. So here, Job 19 and 13. Say, here, put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintance are very estranged from me. Everybody see he's going through his changes? My kinfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. You know? It's real, man. So what's written, that's why you say require of those of old. My kinfolks have failed, verse 14, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. They that dwell in mine house, that's what he say, they that dwell in mine house, and my maids count me a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. I'm an alien in their sight. So I called my servant, and he gave me no answer, and treated him with my mouth. My breath is strange to my wife, though I am treated for the children's sake, for mine own body. Yea, young children despise me. I arose, and they spake against me. All my inward friends abhorred me. All my inward friends hated me. And they whom I love are turned against me. My bone cleaveth to my skin, to my flesh. And I am escaped with the skin of my teeth. And we have boils all over his body. Have pity upon me. Have pity upon me, O ye my friends. For the hand of the Most High have touched me. Why do you persecute me as the Most High, and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they was printed in the book, Job, that's what we read them. That they were graven with an iron pen and laid in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. That's right. And though all my worms must be in worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see the Most High. And we got that body that we've grown for, he know about this. Whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another. Though my reins be consumed within me, and ye should say, why persecute ye him, saying the root of the matter is found in me? Be ye afraid of the sword. Wrath bringeth the punishments of the sword, that ye may know there is a judgment. See? It's all right. That's why it tells you. Let me see. It's his friends, man. It's only family members. Everybody forsaken him. He was down and out. And he really needed them then. Everybody forsaken him. That's why I say inquire for the past. Look at the past. These are the things that happened. These are the things that just in the spirit of Most High say, hey, we can expect. Well, it's cold. Like you say, you're looking at, wow, man, I'm in this condition. Where my friends at? So they hated me. Oh, you're hating on me. Why? Because he wasn't in the condition that he was in. Remember, he was rich. He was the greatest man of the East. So he didn't have all that. He didn't have all that he had. So now, it turned against him. So, man, he had all that trust in him. So you can't really know a friend when you have wealth and prosperity. Who's your friend then? Everybody. You living lives. Whenever you down and out, it's like Job. So, wow, they act like they never was my friend. He's going through what he's going through. Looking for something more. This one. Look at Ecclesiasticus 37 and 1. It says, every friend said, I am his friend also. But there is a friend which is only a friend in name. See, you say, wow, they're cool. Those be your friends. See, there's a friend that's only a friend in name. Is it not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned to an enemy? Verse 4. There is a companion which rejoices in the prosperity of a friend, but in the time of trouble will be against him. This is what Job is crying out about. There's a companion which rejoices in the prosperity of a friend when he was living lives, greatest man in the East. It was right there. Rejoicing, having fun with him. Happy as can be. But in the time of trouble will be against him. See? That's what he just crying about. Verse 5, there is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly, taketh up the buckler against the enemy. We're going to fight for him. Forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches when you come up. Start to prosper. Don't forget about your friend. Very good. So that's what you see Job was crying out about. When we look at what he's saying. In Job 19 and 14. Said, my kinfolk have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. They that dwell in mine house and my maids count me for a stranger. I am an alien in their sight. See? Part of the battle, y'all. Go back to Job 8. Verse 20. Job 8 and 20. Behold, the Most High will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. Till he fill thy mouth with laughing, and thy lips with rejoicing. They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught, and come to nothing. See? So the Most High will not cast away a perfect man, and we know Job was a perfect man. This is his faith. And the encouragement that he's getting from his friend. And his friend, knowing that Job is a perfect man, said, the Most High ain't cast you away. I mean, you're going through this here. That's, hey, don't despise, the chastening of the Most High. Job 9:1 said, then Job answered and said to Bildad his friend, I know it is so of a truth, but how should man be just with the Most High? If he will contend with him, he cannot answer him 1 of 1,000. He will contend with the Most High. But he's saying, hear what he's saying? But how should man be just with the Most High? He will be just with the Most High. Verse 4, he is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who have hardened him self against him and have prospered. You go against the Most High, it's like, hey, Most High can build you up, just tear you down in an instant. What happened? You be like, what happened? Who? He build you up just to drop you, like, just take the rug from you. Who? Take everything from you. Like he did Job. We reading about it. Verse 4, he is wise in heart, wise in the mind, and mighty in strength, who have hardened himself against him and have prospered, which removeth the mountains, and they know not, which overturneth them in his anger, which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars thereof tremble, which commanded the sun, and it rises not. It sealeth up the stars. This the Most High. Who will contend with the Most High? It said, which alone spreadeth out the heavens, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades in the chambers of the south. See? It's the Most High. In his creation, will do great things past finding out. And wonders without number. So which way you going to contend with the Most High? Well, you think you contend with man, but you could really contend with the Most High, especially when the Spirit of the Most High is coming forward to be able to enlighten you to what you should do and what you shouldn't do, according to that which is written in this Bible. And you should know it. Since you operate on your own accountants, you should be able to do whatever you do, and you should be able to justify it with the scriptures. Precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. Because you know. Right? You're doing your thing. Verse 11, lo, he goeth by me, and I see him not. He passeth on also, but I perceive him not. Because ain't no man ever seen the Most High. Behold, he taketh away. Who can hinder him? Who can stop him from taking somebody away? Or taking anything that he's going to take away from anyone? Who going to stand up against the Most High? That's what he's saying. Behold, he taketh away. Who can hinder him? Who will say unto him, what doest thou? What you doing? That's what he said. Who going to say to the Most High, what you doing? But recognize, humble yourself before the Most High. The Most High will not withdraw his anger. The proud helpers do stoop under him. When something bad happens, you oh God. Atheists be calling on God dead. You never say they don't believe in him. When the earth starts to shake, I remember billboards all around. When I was in LA, man, I was like, man, it was like everywhere. Is God mad with us? Yeah. Yeah. If the Most High would withdraw his anger, the proud helpers do stoop under him. How much less shall I answer him and choose out my words to reason with him? Whom, though I were righteous, yet would I not answer, but I would make supplication to my judge. That's right. going to cry before the Most High. I'm going to humble myself before the Most High. What I'm going to say to him? When the Most High told Satan, "Now you consider my servant Job," Job don't know nothing about that. But he know enough about the Most High to fear the Most High. That's what you're hearing in these scriptures that I just read in chapter 9. The fear of the Most High. If you can't hear that, then you better read it over and over and over and over. The Most High said he speak once, yea, twice. Man, but see, if it's not, maybe he got to bring some nightmares to you. He wants to bring night like he did Job. Maybe he'll bring nightmares, then you'll understand. He's not beyond that. He just said, hey, this how he operate. Look, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You know? This earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Just told you the Most High is a judge. So the wicked man that covered the faces of the judges. And it covered Most High's face, Mashiach Yahushua's face, the 12 apostles' face. Made them one family, the Borgia family. 5 people in that last other picture. They got a whole series on Showtime called The Borgias. B-O-R-G-I-A. Look it up. It's on YouTube. You go on YouTube and look at it. Oh man, they done cover all the children of Israel's faces up to be, Caucasians, and that's a lie. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If they didn't do it, then where and who is he? Open up some Bibles and show me some other people in the Bible. Show me a Bible with all Japanese. Show me a Bible with all Chinese. Show me a Bible with all East Indians. They did a Black Heritage Bible some years ago, but go back in the day and show me where it existed. 1611 on. You won't find it. You won't be there. You ain't gonna find it. See, and that's what's very important, people. To look at this and realize the wisdom that's within these words, man. Most High to rise up. You tell him Mashiach Yahushua to rise up from his right hand side. And he sent him here on this earth to judge and make war and set righteousness up on this earth. It's going to be forever and ever and ever. See, Job was going through a lot. The Most High allowed him to go through this for an example for us today. So we may look into this and realize that no one is exempt from the same thing. That's why we went to the New Testament, showed you what was written for our brothers at that time. Listen. Look at Job 9:34. See, let him take his rod away from me. He'll take this beat down away from me, and let not his fear terrify me. Hear that? And let not his fear terrify me. He said, and let not his fear terrify me. Then would I speak and not fear him. But it is not so with me. You know? See, it's not so with me. Because this fear is terrifying. Remember he said he was having nightmares, plus he got to deal with it when you wake up, go to sleep, tossing and turning, having nightmares, wake up, his body got bulls all over him. He ain't dead. He's crying to the Most High. Job 10, verse 9, that's what he say to him. I'll read verse 2, it says, I will say unto the Most High, do not condemn me. Show me wherefore thou contendest with me. Is it good unto thee that thou shouldest oppress, that thou shouldest despise the work of thine hands, and shine upon the counsel of the wicked? Listen. Verse 8. Thine hands have made me, and fashioned me together round about, that thou didst destroy me. Remember, I beseech thee, that thou hast made me as the clay. Y'all hear him talk about Satan yet? Which one of y'all heard him talk about Satan yet? Verse 8 again. Thine hands have made me, and fashioned me together in his mother's womb. Round about, yet thou dost destroy me. See? Yet the Most High does destroy me. Remember, I beseech thee, that thou hast made me as the clay. And when thou bring me into dust again, you're going to kill me and send me back to my grave. Back to the dirt. Hast thou not poured me out as milk, and curdled me like cheese? Thou hast clothed me with skin and flesh, and hast fenced me with bones and sinews. Thou hast granted me life and favor, and thy visitation has preserved my spirit. These things hast thou hid in thine heart. I know that this is with thee. So you know. Everything he's going through is through the Most High. If I sin, and thou mockest me, thou wilt not acquit me from mine iniquity. See? If I sin, you mock me. You will not acquit me from mine iniquity, from my sins. If I be wicked, woe unto me. If I be wicked, destruction unto me. If I be righteous, yet will I not lift up my head. I'm righteous. I lift up my head. I am full of confusion. Therefore see thou mine affliction. See, I'm righteous, but I can lift up my head in pride. Think I'm somebody because I'm righteous, because I know the truth. I know I'm doing whatever you say. You're supposed to follow your laws, statutes, commandments, have faith in Allah. I ain't lifting up my head, he said. So if he lifted his head, he got his head down, bent down with humility. But he's I'm full of confusion. Remember, he was perfect, righteous man, upright, sure evil. So I'm full of confusion. Therefore, see thou mine affliction. For it increases. Its affliction increases. Thou huntest me as a fierce lion. And again thou showest thyself marvelous upon me. Once again, verse 18. So, wherefore then hast thou brought me forth out of the womb? Oh, that I had given up the ghost. No eye has seen me. And then I was here. You're going to maybe say, what's his mother would have closed her legs and her knees would have just smothered in the death. You've been born stillborn. He already said that, right? We read that. He said, hey, verse 18, wherefore then hast thou brought me forth out of the womb? Oh, that I had given up the ghost, I had died, and no eye had seen me. I should have been as though I had not been. I should have been carried from the womb to the grave, stillborn, miscarriage, whatever, death in the womb. That's what he's saying. Are not my days few? Cease then, and let me alone, and I may take comfort a little. And he just died, man, from all this I'm going through. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. That's death, y'all. The land of darkness and the shadow of death. The land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any unorder. And what a light is as darkness, complete darkness, no light at all. That's what he's saying. Giving you the understanding of what happens after you die. Darkness. What do he say, verse 21? Before I go, whence I shall not return. Because you will never come back in the same body. When people say, oh, my people came back, I seen them. Nah, that's a familiar spirit. Ain't no people. Dig them up and see if that you see that flesh there. That flesh gonna be gone. Most I have in society worms that just eat you up. No sooner you die. Go back to the dirt. And the spirit go to the Most High and see all that. So Job 11, 3. Let's read verse 1. Then answered Zophar the Naamathite and said, should not the multitude of words be answered? And should a man full of talk be justified? So he's talking a lot, Job. It says, should thy lies make men hold their peace? And when thou mockest, should no man make thee ashamed? Thou hast said, my doctrine is pure, and I am clean in thine eyes. But oh, that the Most High will speak and open his lips against thee. And that's, you understand, this also fit against all those that have lied and bringing forth these false doctrines and so forth, and have done the things that have to be brought forth to shame them from telling all these lies. The fact of the matter that we aren't the children of Israel, and so on and so on. Thou hast said, my doctrine is pure, my religion is pure, and open his lips against thee, excuse me, and clean in thine eyes, clean in thine eyes, when you believe in all the things that's contrary to the law of the Most High. But oh, that the Most High would speak, open his lips against thee, and that he would show thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is. Know therefore that the Most High exacteth of thee less than thine iniquity deserving. He said, hey, what you get, man, is less than what your sins, what you should be getting. Canst thou by searching? He said, can you by searching find out the Most High? Can you search and find out the Most High? Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection? Is it as high as heaven? What canst thou do? Deeper than hell? What can thou know? The measure thereof is longer than the earth, and broader than the sea. Woo. You know, this earth is 3/4, 3/4 of the earth is the sea. So you got to go beyond that kind of measurement. Think you're going to be able to deal with the Most High? He already dealing with it. dealing with, earth is his footstool. Footstool, that's his heel on the earth. So his body is everywhere, the fourth dimension everywhere, all over the universe. What he's saying, it is as high as heaven. What canst thou do? Deeper than hell? What canst thou know? The measure thereof is longer than the earth and broader than the sea. If he cut off and shut up or gather together, then who can hinder him? Who can stop him? Say, it's your time. Who gonna stop? Tell them on side, no, you can't do that. So we read and get understanding. The little he's allowing us to know of him. If he cut off and shut up or gather together, then who can hinder him? Who can stop him? For he knoweth vain men. He know men that's prideful and worthless. He seeth wickedness also. Will he not then consider it? He see wickedness. You think he ain't going to consider it? He made you for a dispensation, like it says, he made everyone for a dispensation of time to be on the earth to do what they are sent to do in their mission. And what he would have them do. And he's not going to hold his peace forever. It's just a certain amount of time. And he's allowing this to go down. Job 11 and 18. It says, and thou shalt be secure, because there is hope. Yeah, thou shalt dig about thee, and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. See? So you're going to be secure because you have faith. That's that hope, that faith. So you're going to take his rest in safety. Also thou shalt lie down, and none shall make thee afraid. Yeah, many shall make suit unto thee, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail. See? And they shall not escape. Their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. Hear that? Read it again. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. The eyes of the wicked shall fail. What they think they see,